To the video on creating APA reference or bibliographic list using Google Scholar. So if you have collected a lot of papers, or even if like a handful of papers, to enter the bibliographic reference using Microsoft Word or whatever, it is going to be difficult. And Google Scholar gives you a few tools where you can check a few papers and then export the references, citations of those papers in a RIF format or in Microsoft EndNote. But here I'm trying to create something that based on the papers you already collected, if you want to enter the information of that. Here in this, I have a paper which is engineering education and the development expertise. So this is the paper I want to create the reference list. You can go to, this is Journal of Engineering Education, and then search for the paper and then export the citation for this particular paper. The alternative way, which I often end up doing, this is not the only way, but this works for me, and if it works for you, check it out. So I go to Google Scholar, and what I did here is open the paper, and then I want to copy the title of the paper, or alternatively I can copy the authors as well. So I go to Google Scholar and then enter the title. So voila, that paper comes. So this is exactly the paper I was showing you earlier, and you want to cite this, click on cite, and it'll give you three options: MLA, APA, and Chicago style. So I use for most journals. Most journals I submit papers to use APA, so therefore I'm going to use APA format. So I check that one, copy it to the clipboard, and go to Microsoft Word and then copy it there. Voila, that particular citation is there without my typing incorrectly the names, the abbreviations of their first and middle names, etc., etc. So hope this helps. And of course, if you want the second paper, so for instance, if I want another paper to be referenced, so I go click on that, do the same thing, National Trends in Assessing Student Learning. I'll say copy that, go to Google Scholar, and do exactly the same thing I did before. And let's say if there's only one paper like that, I'm going to cite that, go there, copy, and go to my Word file. There you go. The other thing is you can also do this using, say for instance, by the author name. So perceived self-efficacy in the exercise of control over AIDS infection. Wow. So the, I mean, one of the most famous education researchers, or one of the most famous papers that is cited in education research is by Alfred Bandura, and this is one of those papers. So 35,000 references here. So you can, if you want to cite this paper, just all you gotta do is go cite and copy and paste here. There you go. So several different ways to accomplish this. Hope that helps.